The modding scene for Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door on the Switch is already going insane, and we will most definitely see a lot of crazy stuff. But this time I present to you the ultimate challenge. Previously I have fought every TTYD boss back to back in a boss rush on the original game, and it just so happened that for the remake a boss rush mode was created, replacing the Glitz Pit fighter roster with most bosses of the game. But since I cannot change my level, stats and so on, it would be way too easy. Plus we already have done something similar already with a twist, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. But this time we have a different twist. This mod also holds under the most brutal encounter imaginable. And if you don't know about who the new Superbosses of the TTYD remake are, you maybe want to play the game yourself first. You have been warned, because in this challenge we have to defeat all secret bosses at the same time. Yep, Bonetail, Prince Mush and Whacka all team up trying to give us the worst nightmare ever. Anyway, before we start this challenge, I'm going through my moveset and restrictions real quick. So this time we have 30 HP, 30 FP, and I only allow myself to use 60 BP. On top of that, we again ban items entirely, because come on, they are OP and would have made this challenge way too easy, right? For badges, I highly relied on increasing Mario's and his partner's attack and defense values, and also equipping tons of badges trying to make the enemies miss sometimes. And obviously, we can't forget about both flower savers, and most importantly, quick change. And even more important than that, the L emblem badge. Ha! I didn't forget about it. And because people didn't like the super guard cheese too much, yes, I'm listening to you guys, we also get damage dodge for both Mario and his partners. Yep, we are banning super guards for this challenge too, except for one incident. But we will get to that later. And because I cannot modify my game file anymore, we have to live with all partners ranked up to Ultra rank. Which is just fair having to fight 3 super bosses at once, right? Now, what you all have been waiting for, let's get started. What could possibly go wrong, right? Let's do this. 3 super bosses at once. Bonetail, Prince Mush and Whacka, here we go. And you maybe have noticed something odd. There is Bowser, but I will tell you one thing, he's more like a troll instead of an ally. He's meant to be an ally, but he will troll you. Anyway, the strat here for sure is using Goombella to rally Wink to get Mario 2 moves, to boost up Mario's and Goombella's attack and defense values, but mostly attack with Mario. With Mario, I started attacking Bonetail. Yep, I'm starting with Bonetail. I wanted to do Whacka, but Whacka is right below Bonetail, as you can see, so it's really odd hitting Whacka that way. Like, it's really delayed. That's the reason I'm going for Bonetail instead. And there we get our first bingo, and I will say, I didn't miss a single bingo, which is quite insane for me. And this is the one and only missed action command. Don't worry, it won't happen again. Yep. Similar pattern, we always use Rally Wink to attack twice with Mario. This time I got Yoshi out to give him a boost already. Got back to Goombella, but keep attacking with Mario either by powerlifting, using 3-3 to heal, or attacking immediately with Mario himself. There, Prince Mush is charging up for the first time, and this is really scary, and Whacka is getting a couple of Whacka bumps. Yes, as I said, Bowser there right attacked Whacka and Bonetail with 3 damage each. Prince Mush has way too much defense and doesn't care about any status differences, so yeah, he's immune to everything basically. And each time you hit Whacka, he will drop a Whacka bump, dealing 10 damage to us. The reason this is scary is we usually want to attack Whacka like with a lot of damage, for him then to drop 2 Whacka bumps, but Bowser will deal like minimum damage to him and he still drops a Whacka bump. So Bowser is really a troll because he will just force us to get more damage. Yep, he's taking a little of damage, but whatever. We just got lucky with Prince Mesh's attack, which is really good because he was charged in anything. And this could have been badly for Mario, like we would have lost a lot of HP. We don't want Prince Mesh to charge up too often, which he didn't. And this is why you don't Whacka to have too many Whacka bumps. You saw Barbary just almost lost all of his health there. And with that, Bowser is going down, and I'm actually grateful of that. Like, he is really a troll. But Yoshi, thank you for that. With that, we took down Bonetail. One of the 3 super bosses are down. Next up, like I said, we are going for Whacka. I wanted to go for Whacka first, but yeah, because of odd placement, that wasn't really possible. Like, okay, it is possible, but it's really odd. So we're healing up and charging again, and then we will go for Whacka himself now. And I have to say, I was really lucky. He didn't really often drop red Whacka bumps. Like, red Whacka bumps are really scary because they deal 30 damage instead of 10. And over the whole time, he just dropped one singular red Whacka bump, which didn't happen yet. And there is another bingo. Sick. Yep, you never have anything against the bingos, honestly. Like, every time you get a bingo, that's a good thing. Prince Mesh just going to charge up and Whacka is attacking us. But this, holy moly, is insane. Like, he just got us twice with his Whacka bumps, but we got a spotlight. We didn't want it. Whatever. Better than getting hit by the Whacka bumps though. So the fog is on our side too now. Though Goombella get hit anyway. And yep, they can deal for sure a lot of damage. But especially for the Whacka bumps, even for Prince Mush attack, honestly, it's good having like a +4 defense. Like for every hit we get 4 defense there. Now, I did miscalculate a little. I thought I would sweep Whacka perfectly away, like with 0 HP left, but instead he had 1 HP. And you saw with the very last hit, he dropped his first red Whacka bump. Yep, I was a little lucky there for sure. He didn't drop a red Whacka bump until now. But with that, we are down to the last super boss. It's just Prince Mush. And for Prince Mush, yep, he has a lot of defense, so lip blocking is really good. But depending on his position he is in, if he's like defensive or offensive, you want to use different attacks, because otherwise he will just dodge you. Which you will see right now, because I didn't really pay attention. Yep, he just dodged. Flurry's lip lock. So we can now jump with Mario. Like, depending on which pose he is, we can with Mario either jump or hammer, or with Flurry, lip lock, or with another partner, honestly. And boom, more lip locking. I would say Prince Mush is probably the easiest of the 3, if you know like how to get through his massive defense value, for sure. Still, the reason I did him last is because of the super guarding restriction, which, yeah, Prince Mush has some weird thing where you have to super guard him. If he gets below half of his HP, he will get into a super defensive pose, which will happen now. From there, he is immune to everything. And with everything, I mean every attack. Yep. Basically every attack. You can do anything. Pierces through defense, nothing. You saw there, we did deal no damage. This can only get... Oh, by the way, last bingo of the run. A couple of more FP and star power. We don't really need that, but whatever. Just to flex. Anyway, to get through this defensive pose, we have to super guard him. So let's defend with Mario and super guard him.
With that, his defense drops to 0, and now we can attack him. That's also why I charged up Yoshi before. Like, there's nothing wrong with charging up Yoshi. And I took Bonetail down with him, but with that we can also attack Prince Mush, and with Mario we do the same. And he also got scenery owned. And with that we take him down. Yep, that was the one incident I had to super guard. Other than that, I didn't super guard, and this is also the reason I took him down not first, last. Because, well, we didn't want it to cheat.
It's really incredible that we got a mod like this already, as the remake just released about a month ago. I hope we get more mods for TTYD. It's my favorite game, and having various kind of challenges keeps the game alive. Now, if you want to give this whole thing a try too, check out the description. I've linked the mod and creator down there. And please support me by leaving a like and subscribe. We just recently have hit 200 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. And let's keep going. You, yes you, you are truly the best.